Did I do it? It's not showing. Ah, there we go. Let's see, what class do I want to be? Oh, race. Let's see, Savar not born. Awakened the pale tree of knowledge. Brief dream. These noble beings trouble seeking adventure, pursuing quests. They struggle to balance curiosity with duty, eagerness with chivalry. I'm just now trying to figure out which race I want to be. I don't even remember how to play this game. Played it like 8-9 years ago. Also, let me verify something on my end because I don't know if it's titled something else. Because YouTube has a habit, or at least for some reason on my end, it has a habit of saving previous titles. So yeah, it did. Okay, I need to rename it real quick. Hold on. It's gonna mute the stream real quick, or at least the game. I don't know why it kept it as this. I need to rename it into my other thing, because it's not that. This is where it gets annoying. Let's re-edit you. Yeah, sorry. It saves my old details by default, and I may have to redo that at some point again. It saved it from when we last did The Gathering. And I haven't touched this game in like 8 or 9 years now. So I figured something new. I just don't have access to the old account anymore. And trying to get access to the old account is going to be impossible. Because I don't remember the email it was under. I don't remember how I got... Because I bought one of the expansions a long time ago too with it. And I don't remember anything. And I don't even remember the phone number that it was set up with, so... Let me get this situated. Eventually I'll go back into playing The Gathering. It's just right now, like, my brain is too fried to, like, continue it. So I want to try... see what happens when we do an MMO. There we go. Sorry, that kind of matters, because otherwise I'm just going to be clickbaiting, and I don't like clickbaiting. Alright, so let's see what races I gotta get. I may have to lower the audio to this too, which I'm gonna have to wait till we're out of this stupid character selection shit. No, let's do that. Just for, you know, trying to lower the audio's sake. Also, I forget some things are locked behind by the expansions too. play Ranger. How tall can I make you? Who can make you tall? Oh my god, you can be a twig. A twig with thick hips. I actually have no idea how to remember this, or more specific, I don't remember anything about this kid. I just only remember like I played it like 8-9 years ago. Also, apparently, like, it took longer than it should have trying to get the stupid game installed. Oh, it's the eyes. At this point, like, I don't care about reading most of this stuff anymore. Like, I just want to try something new. Because I know Throne of Liberty is kind of dead, no one cares about the game. Pay-to-win players ruin the game for us. So... oh, let's see. What is a Fernhound? Oh, so it's a dog, cat, or bird. I'll go with hound. Wait, does this really change the dog? Oh, so it changes the dog. Oh, does it change the cat if I do that? Not much. Okay, so it doesn't. So I guess it doesn't. I'll just go with that. Sure. I should probably be reading what these do, huh? So let's read what these do before I start going blind. I should try to see other games too. I know I want to continue doing certain other games, but I'm not sure which. I did remember for sure, like I did have horror games for the PS2 backed up, but neither one of them were actually unpackaged or unzipped for the emulators. So, or I should be more specific, not like none of my drives were also hooked up, I wanna say. Hooked up or attached? I don't remember anymore. I just know some of my games are on different drives and not all of them are showing on the emulator. Because I think that's what... Because I think I'm mostly going to be playing this by myself anyway. What's this? just go straight forward. Oh. Now the real question is, can I actually have my name back? I'm able to have my name back. Even though I could have sworn I used the stupid name.
I am Sylvari. 25 years ago, my people first appeared in Tyria. The pale tree flowered, and the firstborn awakened. The dream contains my race's memories. We gain awareness here, and then awaken into the world. The dream fills me with knowledge, and is my connection to others. It is my inspiration, my guiding light. While here, I have discovered my purpose, to face evil and destroy it. Even now, I sense my destiny calling me to awaken. My time is soon. Nature and goodness are under siege. All life hangs in the balance. If Tyria is to survive, it will need us. If we fail, the dream will be consumed by nightmare, and Tyria will wither and die. I dream of secrets. The voices of my people whisper to me of spiderwebs and hidden knives. I see the symbol of a crescent moon on the curve of a shield. It is a symbol of wisdom. The dream hints at my future. I glimpse the faces of those whose secrets I will shelter, and who in turn guard mine. I will uncover truth and fight the nightmare that festers in wicked hearts. On the eve of my awakening, I feel the earth singing in my bones. And yet, I sense darkness approaching. Something intrudes upon the dream. It blocks the path to my awakening. Before I can enter the world, I must first face this evil and vanquish it. I am summoned by the dream. This is my story.
I was gonna ask if you guys can even hear the game at all. That way I can actually try to fix it on my end. Because I know, what was it? We went through like, what, 2 streams on The Gathering where we barely found out there was no audio? Or something like that? Let me try to do something real quick before I start jumping shit. Because I know if I do it through the computer, because I don't want to like go through the computer because it's gonna mute everything, so you guys won't be able to hear it. I know the audio is a bit loud in my ears, but I don't know if it's good enough for you guys. I just need to double check something. Suck it up. Alright, let me turn it down a bit in my ears. I want to be able not to be deaf in my ears. But there is audio coming through for you at least, right?
I want that.
Also, if you're gonna if you have a computer and you're gonna join me on this game, I have no idea what server this is. It automatically threw me in right after I was done setting up the settings, and I had to restart the game for it to be in window mode. So, that's gonna be a fun fact right there. If I can get other MMOs to work on this for Linux, I will be happy to do so.
Dreamer, I am Keith. I need your help. Can you hear me where you are within the dream?
Within the dream? What does that mean? Why do you look transparent?
I am Interior, a land far away. Soon you'll awaken here, but for now you live in the dream. I can't explain right now. We must hurry. Something is poisoning the dream.
Poisoning the dream? Of course, I will do whatever I can to help you. But why me?
Your spirit is strong. Do not underestimate yourself. Head to the far embankment, and I'll meet you there.
I have no idea what I should. Oh, I need to run past the dogs. Got it.
I must the dream.
I forgot what I was originally gonna say.
This way. Those hounds
Right.
are an aspect of the poison. I know it looks grim, but you must.
I'm not actually different with this. I really don't like kill stealing from other people. If I can get, I was gonna say now, like if I can get other MMOs to like work on this, I would be happy to. But not everything is like.
Get this bridge reformed with the utmost haste.
But not everything works on Linux, and not everything can run on Linux. So, let's go through that.
It is time. The poison is at its strongest.
So, trying to get certain games to actually work, some of my Steam doesn't even support, and I don't know how to fully set up anything that isn't native to Windows,
Something's happening.
especially since there are MMOs like you have to go through on their actual old websites like in the old days, and it kind of is a pain in the butt to like set it all up.
Swiftly now.
With or without Proton being involved, I mean. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have people kill for us, yeah? I know there was one I wanted to try to see if I can actually get it to successfully work on Linux, but I doubt it will ever work. I used to play with Hells all the time, but that game is not even supported with Linux, not even sure with Mac anymore. I just know Mario tried to set it up on Linux at one point, and it didn't work. I don't even know what I'm supposed to really be doing. I do love it when a game just makes you auto-click and do nothing, and then you just sit there looking like you're just body.
dream is safe from this poison, thanks to you. We'll see each other again in the waking day.
I don't know how long I will actually stick to this game. I have a tendency, actually I have a very high tendency to get bored with certain games real quick. Especially MMOs.
Where am I? I was fighting a great evil. Are we safe? Keith? Where is Keith?
Steady, sapling. You just woke. You were calling out in your dream. Keith was just here, but she had to go speak to the Pale Tree.
She and I fought side by side against a poison in the dream. I saw the shadow of a terrible dragon, and I felt the dream call upon me to defeat it.
By the tree. A wild hunt so soon, and such a momentous task. To be a valiant of the Wild Hunt is a difficult charge. Bear this calling with pride.
I will. But how do I begin? One does not simply awaken and rush off to face a dragon.
You start here in our forest. There were others hurt in the dream. They could use your help. Besides, it'll be fine training for a new valiant.
Okay.
Progress leads to perfection.
Okay, let this go. Alright. Oh, this is gonna get annoying. Is there a way for me to do these? I only remember, like, if you bought one of the expansions, you can just bypass an already hit max level and change class immediately from there. At least that's what I remember. So there's Kitty. And the kitty talks.
You look nice today.
Legit have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just running around now.
Maybe they'll clear up before we get there.
I think I'll pass.
I'm like so used to like right-clicking just to talk to people.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream.
So, okay, so scouts. Did I pass one over here somewhere? Oh, by the way, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that Graceborn mod at all setup since
Welcome to Astoria. As you journey forth into the unknown, know that you are not alone. Seek guidance from those who make their homes here, and help them in their time of need. The path ahead is yours to choose.
Right, so I'm not gonna be able to get Graceborn set up. It feels more like a pain in the rear than anything right now with just trying to get it working, and I don't want to risk also losing my main save file.
Seize the moment.
And I have yet to even bothered with doing the actual DLC to the game, so the last thing I want to do is lose that progress. I did, however, 100% every main boss and side boss of the main game, well, of the base game. I do not want to do all the endings for good reasons, and I'm only just going to do one playthrough of it. We farmers have a lot to contend with out here. The wardens do what they can, but it's not enough. Could you lend us a hand? Those hungry moas need to be fed prickly fruit, and if you find termites or termite larvae, give them a friendly squish. Okay. I'm just so used to like hitting right click for everything. I don't think I'm ever gonna break the habit of right-clicking everything. Let's see what else. Ah, still more Moa.
More violence, I say. Less violence.
Okay, so I think that's all I can do right here. Seems like it, yeah. Or not. Do I still need to feed one more? Hi.
Farewell.
There. Oh, I unlocked PvP. That's something I actually don't like in a game is PvP. Well, to be more specific, I don't PvP, and it's one of the things that I'm not actually great in. So, I actually really don't know what else I'm supposed to do for this game. Like I said, I haven't touched this in like 8-9 years. And I don't have my old account anymore. So, starting fresh is never a bad thing.
Pardon me. I'd like to talk to you.
Don't know if I'm going the right way. I'm always one of those people who like to keep using the map. Let's see if I can go there. Well, like I
I'll need
said,
more
I'm gonna
luminescence
try to
relight
see
the
if I
town's
can.
lamps.
Oh, I don't remember what email it's under anymore. I don't remember much details to it, so I just went screw it. I'll try something. I'll see if I can reuse this name because I know I used this name before on a different account. So, and I know I bought one of the expansions on that account. I just don't remember which expansion. But it's fine. That's something like, it's okay. I can try something new. I need to get... Okay. So, it's not a problem for me. I mean, like, it is something like I have to get over. I just know it kind of was a waste of money from there. Yeah, I was looking up on Reddit too to see like if there's anything that can be done with it, but like from what I looked at, it's like, oh, do you remember the phone number? Do you remember any other crucial detail? No, no, I don't remember. So it's all good. Like since you're just now tuning in. Like I was mentioning earlier, like I don't know how long I'm gonna stick to this one because I do have a high tendency of getting bored real quick of MMOs, depending on the MMO it is. Like it's also one of the other things like because I used to be on Windows and then I swapped to poor frog. I swapped to Linux, so not every MMO is compatible with Linux. So I'm trying to see, okay, which ones can I play? Which ones, you know, I can try to get away with on Linux. This one seems to work with Linux if I'm going through Steam. However, no, I'm playing it through Steam. Because I didn't want to risk trying to reset up everything through Wine, I think it is. I think it's Wine I had to go through. Because I wanted to try Aeon, but Aeon's not on Steam. At least not on Linux's Steam. So having to figure that one out will take me some time. I'm like still teaching myself Linux. My boyfriend's the one who suggested like I should try it, since Windows has given me a lot of problems in the past. Which, I'm not gonna lie, Windows has been the main cause of me having to restart my computer multiple times on a boot up. So I've been just trying to find something that isn't gonna accidentally kill my hardware. Like Throne and Liberty, like I enjoyed it to a degree, but I have no one to play with it anymore on that. And the game's kind of dying at this point. Not just because Amazon Games, but because of you have the pay-to-win people constantly ruining it for other people. Everybody's mostly geared towards PvP. And I sometimes get yelled at for doing my job correctly as a tank. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. But I recently looked at some of the old stuff, or the newer stuff that they tried. Some of the bosses seem more doable from what I've tried. Like, I remember the second dungeon, you can never solo it. Now all of a sudden, like, with my old build, I'm able to solo it.
To make the town beautiful. Though I can always use more.
Which is interesting to say that. But some games is just one of those, like, you have to set up with through Proton or Wine, and I'm still trying to get the hang of it.
Seize the moment.
What am I supposed to... Oh, is this like an event? I honestly have no idea with this game. I'm sorry.
All
Like,
right. I'm all set.
I
It's time to get
barely
those lamps lit.
installed it again. Trying to... I guess you could say trying to remember how to really play it. Like, I tried this once with my sister, and my sister abandoned me on this game. So I stopped playing it. And then afterwards, like...
Thank you. The lamps look beautiful.
Then afterwards, I like try to find something new to do. Oh, that was an event.
Please, somebody. We have a problem.
But yeah, like, I've been trying to find new MMOs to get back into. Like, it was something like I enjoyed more. The other problem is like having friends to play with. Or trying to see like, okay, can your attention span handle it? I am going. So, because I did try EverQuest, couldn't get into EverQuest multiple different times actually.
Do you have a moment? Hey, hey! Come along.
So, am I just going to follow? But if there's any other game MMO
Learn something new every day.
I should be
Smell
checking out,
undead
I'll
approaching.
try, but
Be
like,
ready.
currently at the moment, like, I can't do the whole subscription stuff since oh my god, I am like so used to like right clicking everything and I hate it. Or these guys can just kill for me, that's fine too, I suppose. Look, I know I want to try going back into Warframe with other people at some point, but like, I usually like to play by myself when it comes to that. And I know people's tendencies when it comes to other games, like not.
The cave ahead is thick with undead.
Like,
It'll
I
be
know
more
people's
dangerous from
tendencies
here
when
on.
it comes to like playing in a group, how they can get,
This battle is over.
I guess you could say, very anal about how you play, especially if you're a new player, for example. Like, you don't know how to play most of these games, right? And it's like your first time learning how to do anything. I guess I could say I can use I guess I can actually use Throne and Liberty for that actual example, or Repels for this example too. Because I've had this happen so many times in the past. And it was just pretty annoying to deal with it. When I was playing Repels for the first time, did not know my class.
Stay close.
Never
Wanted
got a
more
chance to really
outposts here.
learn the class I was playing. I think this was when I was learning Shadowhunter or Assassin, I don't remember. And I just got yelled at. Still trying to learn. Didn't know the boss mechanics. And it's like, well, okay, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just
Defeating the
not
undead was
learn?
easier than
Do I
I'd
just
imagined.
quit the game? What? even with Throne, when Throne first released here last year, right? I was still learning the game.
So you think you're strong enough to stand against the
And
teach you what happens?
not everybody knew the boss mechanics. And
There's no way I can
like no one knew what the boss mechanics were at first, because the only way you're probably gonna know if you played it on the Korean server, right? And immediately during raids, like people were just either getting booted for not knowing how to play it,
Perhaps some good can come of this
or
nightmare.
people were just like, okay, well you're bad at this,
battle is over.
go play it solo or something, right? And this happened so many times, especially when I started doing tank healing. I usually play for survivability. And immediately, right, I get called out for tanking. For actually tanking and healing. Like,
Such a beautiful drake. It will make a fantastic companion.
I was trying to understand, like, okay, because they don't know, because I guess at the time when, because people had elongated names and you can't really see the names. So I was going through with a friend and somebody in our chat was like, hey, kick number 2 out. I was the second person in the party. And all of a sudden, like, so you're gonna kick me for aggroing and tanking? They didn't explain why. They just said kick number 2. I didn't get kicked, thankfully, but people were like questioning for what. So we kicked the guy that said kick me out instead, because this was like the ant dungeon for Thorn and Liberty, and nobody can survive that one by themselves. And it was just one big mess after another. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Yeah, let's go that way. Or my dog can hit a spider. That works too. So I was just going whatever to, like, I learned not to party with people who are gonna be a-holes in the future. And it's just, you know, trying to learn how to do this accurately. I'm trying to learn how my skills really work, because healing in that game is very scarce. And you can't exactly... You can't exactly just do everything on the fly. You have to, like, figure out, okay, do these work together? With Throne and Liberty, you want to know which skills actually work with each other. You can't just really play it on a whim. And your weapons is what makes your class. They're by far 2 different things to do. They changed it, of course, over the years, well, over the months, but, like, now it's just nobody understands anything. I don't even do the raids anymore because it's very easy for me to get one-shotted. I do remember, however, when I used to play, when I had Windows, played Repels all the time. That one was kind of harder to do, since I don't even know what class I was doing anymore. Because I like to try something out of my comfort zone. Got one more branch I need to look for. So I just go whatever to anything. Like, if I'm having a hard time learning this, it'll take me maybe a week to figure this out.
Undead.
Yes.
And I say maybe a week.
Even the fires of battle cannot clear it.
But that's also dependable if I'm actually going to play the game long enough. And like I said earlier, so if anyone plans on trying to play with me on here, I don't even know the server. I only just know as soon as I hit restart on the game, it decided to throw me in. Oh. Okay, I don't even know what I was doing anymore.
Act with wisdom.
So, it just automatically threw me in before I could figure out what server it is. We'll go with whatever at this point. Like, it automatically just threw me in as I was resetting the settings, because I like to play in windowed mode. Oh.
That cave looks like the kind of place the mushroom
And
might grow.
I know I had to turn it down a bit because it was blaring in my ear. And I know the second I swap out of OBS, or swap to OBS, it mutes the whole game, so I can't tell what is there in terms of audio. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what else I need to do, because so this one's the one I'm doing. Oh.
Act with wisdom.
Oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind then. Because... oh, my inventory's full, that's right. Because I forgot what I was gonna say. I get lost on what I want to say a lot, so I assume I'm able to sell stuff out of my inventory. Or like, I guess it's something that I do miss when it comes to games I used to play is sometimes the people you meet across. Because I remembered I met so many nice people through MMOs, and I think that's something I need to do again, is try to find the right one. The problem is, I don't know what I need to get rid of. Okay. Like I said, like I haven't tried this in like 8-9 years now, and my sister, well, I didn't even mention this part, but my sister just immediately didn't bother telling me what I'm supposed to really do in terms of learning how to play this game. She just immediately, okay, you're gonna follow me now. I'm like, okay, well, thanks for not teaching me, telling me properly what I'm supposed to do. So you could tell, it's obvious, like, I don't know what I'm really doing. And I apologize for that, because I can be also a slow learner when it comes to these games. Okay, let me see if I can move that. Ah, okay. That is very helpful. Thank you for that. I think too, what I really miss, and I think this is why it's been trying to fill some sort of void for me. I didn't know this game had a very nice community, because some games and I'm gonna be blunt and honest about it, a lot of the games I played, they usually never have a very nice community to them, and ever rarely you'll find a nice community. So that is something like usually deters me away, is like, okay, how nice are these people in these communities, because it really makes me very hesitant to do something. Like, the Warframe community I know is very nice. I see it daily on their chat, like how many people are asking for builds for their specific frame. And every person in there will actually sometimes tell them, try this build, this is what I use, or recommend a specific thing. And it's just, it can be somewhat overwhelming. So I'm one of those people who can sometimes feel overwhelmed.
The cave ahead is thick with undead. It'll be more dangerous from here on.
I like how I wanted to go to this one and got deterred so far from... Okay, let's try to... I was gonna ask Andre, you played this game more, right? So maybe you can give me some newbie pointers if it's alright with you, because if I am gonna be committed to a game like this, that's probably something I'm probably gonna need. Like, I know a lot of people, new people especially, are afraid to ask for help, and I'll admit I'm one of those players who are afraid to ask for help. I think I remembered in Repels when I first played it how people are afraid to help other people, and then the second, like, they get the help, And I strongly hated repels for this one. Because I was a new player. Got the help I wanted. Not even, like... A moment later, when I go into my first dungeon, got insta-PK'd. Because somebody decided to be a jerk about it. And like, oh, hey, this person's a newbie. Let's go kill them because they don't know. And it just shows, like, how, you know, it deters people away, if you know what I mean. So, I guess you could see where I'm coming from, like, how I get a bit anxious when it comes to, like, learning a new game. Discover point of interest. Oh, that's right, you can jump. Okay. Okay, we're gonna play with puppies. Yeah, because I guess the other thing too, when I first played, yeah, I think I learned that lesson the hard way when I played Repels. I guess one of the other things too, because I tried RuneScape and I always have that fear of like losing my equipment. And I tried, I think it was Albion? I don't remember the name. I'll look it up later. Like, I tried it on the phone. And I remember there were people that would camp the towns and nobody really could do much without getting ganked outside the gate or having their stuff stolen upon death. Well, I guess you can't really say it's stolen, huh? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is Albion. I was thinking of. I think 2 wasn't RuneScape like that at some point. Correct me if I'm wrong though, because I've only tried RuneScape for a little bit and didn't want to go any further because I kept dying so many times at the beginning. These are the same dogs I keep interacting with. But I did remember Albion making me not want to like venture forth because of that. Oh, I did a thing. I did a thing by accident. And I do remember too, like, it's the guild stuff too. That's the other thing that I hated. Was like, oh, you joined this guild because they're already in a war with somebody. I was about to ask, how do I get back on the main story? Because that was something I was trying to figure out with the second leg I got out of it. Because I don't know how to do get back into the main story, and I apologize for that. I'm just doing like whatever the adventure guild thing was. Unless that's not the thing I was supposed to do. Because, like I said, this is like all I'm seeing right here, along with the event stuff. Okay. And then... oh, right here. Okay, so that's what I need. Oh. Let me get rid of this and I'll go to a safe spot.
We heal as one!
Let me get to a safe spot and actually look where I'm supposed to go. Alrighty. So... this would show on the map, correct? Because... that was something I was wondering about, if it does or doesn't. Oh, okay. That's good to know with me. Alright, let me hit this then and figure out where that is. Oh, so I have to hit level 10. And I'm only level 6. Oh, that's... so, alright, so I have to hit level 10 then for... oops, wrong one. For this then. Because it... oh, okay, I guess hitting level 10 is what I gotta do. I wanted to make sure that way, like, I'm not wasting a whole lot of time just, like, just, you know, running around. And then play with puppies. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. That is actually helpful. Right, now I gotta make the puppy. Oh, I gotta kill one more pest? Or do I just do that? I'll just do that. Alright, let me find the next adventure one. Other than that one? Alright. So I gotta go the opposite direction. I'm not gonna lie, that's all I ever do in MMOs when I first started them out. It was like, oh, let's ignore the... okay, I'm just gonna put it bluntly from when I... because I always kept going back to Repels. Because I swear that's the only MMO that I was ever used to. I swear. The second that somebody told me, oh, you can just bypass the whole trainee island thing and you could just go out of it and do your own thing. Okay. I know I gotta use my healing skill multiple times too. Because that's one of the things. But yeah, when I played Repels, I got so used to skipping the tutorial because somebody told me, oh, you could just skip the tutorial and just go straight into it. Like, huh. That, it kind of defeated the purpose for new players because you know how many new players decided to do that and ignored the objective? It was pretty funny because I had new players coming up to me going, how do I do this? I'm like, did you skip the tutorial? Yes. I want to make sure. So it was just funny seeing like new players like
seize the moment,
skipping the tutorial.
See something?
No.
Just because, why not? Just why not? So having to like see people like skip the tutorial was kind of funny. And just watching them struggle in the future was kind of hilarious because like I go back and because I would sometimes go into the first dungeon that they had, and I would just see this poor person like struggling, and I was just like, oh. Yeah, that's what my sister made me do when I first bought one of the expansions because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I don't have any of the expansions through the Steam account, but I had it off the actual other account. So I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna do this the hard way regardless. Because I felt bad because my boyfriend was the one that bought the fucking expansion. Now I feel bad about it. So I need to use this too as one of the things. And I don't know if I should tell him that, hey, your money was wasted. I don't think I ever used the token either, now that I think about it. I just only remembered, hey, I had that. So just seeing that was kind of sad. Okay. So I need to dodge an attack and use Profession Mechanic. And you know what, while I'm right over here, we're going to that point of interest while I'm at it. So I just kind of laughed at how everyone decides to always skip that tutorial on Repels and then just go, hey, we're gonna also start it off on a private server. Have you not tried retail before? No. Still makes my day no matter how you look at it. It's like, oh, you're gonna do that and ignore it. I'm trying to remember where else I was supposed to be going. But it was just funny watching everybody struggle on that tutorial. Because it taught you the basic mechanics. I just kind of wish, you know, some of it was more, I guess you could say, well explained, because not all of it was well explained. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. Sorry, I really had to use the restroom. Also, if you ever hear me yelling in the background at my cats, I'm trying to make sure they don't claw up the carpet or my bed. They have a tendency to mess up my apartment. So, I'm just keeping an eye on them right now too. What I was going to do. Right, the profession thing I need to figure out as well. I think also too, ever since I tried private servers with that Repels game, I think still to this day it just makes me laugh. Just watching people struggle out of it. And I get the whole but this is so hard. Like, you have somebody who has knowledge of the game explaining the basics. Okay. Cool. There we go. I think anything that's usually gold heavy when it comes to like that is just gonna be something like, okay, how far am I willing to grind? How far am I willing to put my mind to it? But hey, that's something I have to get used to. But I was about to ask, how do I do the profession part? Unless there's an NPC that I need to run into to talk to them about that. Which... Oh. I like how I went away from the other one I was supposed to go to. I love being turned around. Okay. Sorry. So just gathering. I assume it will highlight what can be gathered, right? Speaking of, I need to remember how to get back to this one. Because I got so sidetracked earlier. That's not the right way. I think, too, the other thing, like, that constantly deters me away whenever I do MMOs is the guild, like I said, the guild thing. Whoop.
Our deeds are reflected
Because
in the
of
dream.
the whole, not just the guild war random stuff, but because of whenever I make a guild, and this has been a main thing with me in any game, is whenever I do a guild and I have that one person join, they never come back the next day. And it'll be like a month or a year later. Never return. They immediately quit the game like, well, okay then.
There's an undead abomination up there. I'm not sure the wardens alone can handle it.
Do I talk
It's
to
nice
you?
to see you.
Oh wait, I think I already talked to you. Oh, I think I... Okay, whatever. It was just... Like, I just stopped making guilds now because of that. Ooh, I need to do that then.
The undead are growing too bold for my liking.
Because I know I had to do all this earlier, but I didn't know there was a thing for that. Okay, let me see if I have that even toggled. Luna! Sorry, my cat's meowing at the door. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to get my cat. Or she can come over here and... Sorry. Like I said, my cats have a tendency to act out with me. So, I'm trying to like make sure like they keep it down, they don't destroy the apartment, and make a big headache out of it whenever I'm not around, or I should say when I'm not paying attention. Can you like lay down please, little kitty? Thank you.
The undead are growing too
Sorry.
bold for my liking.
Will you stop? Now you're just being a butt. I'm sorry, my cat is being a butt right now.
He was the kennel master at Danador's kennel to the west. It was a glorious day.
Sounds wonderful.
We agreed to meet the next evening under the same tree across the
I need to
inlet.
see
That was the first time I saw the
what
undead
toggle
in the
that
area,
is.
and the last time I saw Hanon.
So I have also a tendency to like sometimes overcomplicate things, and then if somebody tells me, hey, it's right there,
Seize the moment.
somehow I will miss it, and then it'll take me like maybe a moment to realize, hey, I scrolled past it. Oh, it's like right there.
Live well.
So I apologize for that. And I'm pretty sure some people will be screaming and at their screens going, it's right there. Happens a lot. Again. Oh, it's ticked? Okay. Thank you. Alrighty. Now I need to remember what I was doing. Because I have this here, so...
Do I hear an undead horde? I don't.
I'm at your service.
We were able to avert a major offensive. For now, at least. Form up. Let's head back.
But yeah, it's just... It's gonna be one of those where I'm probably gonna be sidetracked again because my cat is gonna go, hey, I'm gonna scream randomly and be annoying in the background while mom is not paying attention to me. Oh, I am poisoned. Let's keep going. I think this way? This way. Oh, I forgot to also mention this too in MMOs. Whenever I play something that has a pet, you'll come to understand why I yell at the in-game pet too. And it's just funny watching me yell at it. And I know I always say repels because that's the one I always go to. My pets had a tendency to wander off on their own. Somehow, I don't even tell them what to do. They just do it randomly somehow. Usually with that, you have to direct them what to do. But for some reason, instead of telling them what to do, they ran off, got themselves killed, and I just questioned how, and then we laughed at it later. There's the warden. So it'll be funny watching me yell at this dog, telling the dog not to do it.
Thank the gods you were here.
Seize the moment.
Wait, what? I also need to point out, since I'm not monetized yet, I don't... Oh, I can't. There we go. There we go. Doing vistas. Okay. Okay, now I just need... I was near Vista. Okay. That's what... the opposite direction I'm going. Alrighty, at least I'm almost level 10 too. just need to make sure I'm going the right way. So I'm gonna be constantly bringing up the map all the time just to make sure, because getting lost is very easy for me. Let's get rid of these guys because they're gonna... Nice. Okay. I do need to ask, wouldn't killing things also be a little bit faster to level up too? Or would that be too slow? How do I get up there? I wanna go up there though. Ah, found it. When I have a booster. Okay. Well, I guess now I just need to continue. Let's... I guess go back this way. I almost just made this one bad life choice because I'm pretty sure, 100% sure, there's fall damage, and my stupid ass has a tendency of doing the dumbest thing, and it's very laughable because of what I do. I would sometimes jump off the edge for no reason, and then when you question why, when I jump off a cliff, you question me why, and I just go with it for no reason, and I would sometimes kill myself just from the fall damage. Thank you, Throne of Liberty, for that reasoning. I will never forget accidentally falling off a cliff all because you want to put a specific point right up in the story for that one. Okay. There was another one I wanted to try getting back into, now think about it, since you're mentioning professions, was, because I used to play Neverwinter online, and that one was hard for me to do due to the professions. Like, you leveling up your profession is a separate thing from your main level, and max level in that game is 20, as it is in D&D overall. And I remember I was still leveling up my profession just to craft my own gear, to only remember how expensive it gets further in, and that you need to use the actual shop for that one. He's like right up there. And I remember not wanting to do it anymore because it was just so tedious, and I never really had anyone to play with anymore. I think I finally got kicked out of that guild I was into. And ironically enough, the guild was meant for solo levelers. Don't question me how that's possible. Yet it was a guild activity thing at the same time. But I know for sure you needed a party to do dungeons. And doing dungeons in that game was so hard to do because I never got a chance to actually learn the mechanics. I never got a chance to, you know, sit there and understand like how to learn the class, especially before the newer updates. Because some of the modules that they release, you don't learn at all. You never get a chance to learn your class whatsoever. You just get your skills, be on your way. You don't even learn how to do dungeons properly. So you're just like, cool, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I leveled. So it was one of those, I stopped playing Neverwinter for that reasoning. Now, do I want to continue? Well, I mean, like, I already started this up. It's like almost partially done. We'll just finish this off and I'll go to the main story from there. But yeah, Neverwinter Online was one of those games, like, you don't actually learn your class whatsoever. Alright, how do I do that? Because I know I'm gonna be a little bit slow trying to figure that out. And I already know, like, I'm close to, I guess, finishing this up too. Yeah, this is already almost done, so once this is all done, I can actually do that then. I hate leaving things like unfinished. It's just a habit I have. Okay, what is the hero challenge? Okay. So let's equip that. Does it only equip one at a time? Okay, yeah. Okay. Ah. Sorry, I just popped my wrist. Okay. But, or I want to know though, what is this? Okay, let me go reenact with it again. Is this gonna get me killed if it does actually do something? With that multiple times. Okay. There we go. That's done. I just wanted to get that done because it was just already almost done anyway. Alrighty. So. I should probably also be looking at these too, so I know what it is. Alright, so... I assume, like...
Gave it my all.
Wow, I actually keep losing what I was gonna say. I love how I get distracted very easily with everything. I apologize for that. Okay, so those are done. That's... We'll deal with that later. So now I can do that as well, actually. But I want to learn how to do these. I think I forgot a tool inside my inventory too, now that I think about it. Oh. I need a key for you. Alright. I think this is also kind of why I'm glad I never got into World of Warcraft, because I do get distracted so easily. And it's just funny watching me do the exact opposite of what I originally said I was supposed to do. Like finding where to go for the story. Because that's what I want to do, is go back to the story. And trying to figure out how to do like the crafting stuff and all that. Especially because like I just immediately go, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, let's just do this. Oh, I thought it was level 10 as already too. Okay. So I see. Oh, I'm glad like it's not gonna do the thing that, you know, I usually expect in every game, like, oh, I'm gonna interact with this and actually do the exact opposite of what I'm doing. Or, oh, I'm gonna just poke this, hope I don't die. Yeah, I don't like the whole pay to win stuff. If someone in the chat is a pay to win player, I'm not throwing shade at you. It's just one of those like, oh, please don't be a dick about it. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it in the past with other games that I've tried, and I'm calling out the people in Neverwinter for this one because I've seen it so many times in Neverwinter. Holy hell, the people in Neverwinter had a very toxic community. You would think D&D community would be, you know, wholesome a bit. Nah. Some are jerks. I'm not even gonna lie on that one. I'm just going all over the place. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. But yeah, no, the the D&D community for Neverwinter was very toxic, and it's just... So, it's just... If I catch somebody, you know, doing that to me while I'm trying to learn, I'm just like, you know, cut me some slack. I'm still new to this, you know, it's just... Don't be a jerk. I think I just went in circles, didn't I? I went in circles.
It's vulnerable! Strike now!
Oh hey, there's a thing right here too for me.
Talk about a wild hunt!
So, it's one of those, I guess... I guess it's really one of those things like I have to watch and laugh at.
It begins!
Make sure I'm going to that. Oh yeah, another thing I never enjoyed when I was playing Repels. So, I know every game in this that I've come across has like, oh, you can kill steal from other people, right? Like someone can just come up to me, take this thrall, and you can't really do anything about it because some people will like, oh, I hate when you take my kill, why are you doing this, or please stop. But in Repels, if you do that to somebody, they'll turn on PK mode, because that's a thing, and they'll just kill you right on the spot for kill stealing. And then they'll whine in chat saying, hey, there's a PKer here, and then high level players will come and then just kill you for doing that. It is so stupid and annoying. And I realize I keep hitting the wrong thing.
The dreamers break so easy.
That's why I'm like,
separate them from their roots.
I'm okay if somebody does it in this. It is very annoying in Repels though, if you come across it, and I feel terrible for anybody who has to endure that problem, because it's just unfair. Because you'll come across it with new people, for sure. Like, I'll use this for example, right? Yeah, like, I'm just gonna use this for example, because I know this one, it's all about helping other people, right? It's all about, hey, it's like, hey, I need help, can you help me do this? Or, hey, this random person's gonna help me anyway. No problem. Now here's Repel's like, screw this person, I'm gonna steal your kill, you can't do anything about it. And then I'm just gonna watch you cry because you can't fight back. And the moment you fight back, oh, I'm gonna cry in chat and get everybody to kill you now. Because that is another messed up thing. And it's even more funnier when somebody tells you, hey, I'm gonna kill you on sight. Alright. I'll do that. But yeah, it's just something I love to point out. It's like, just makes me laugh too when I get it so many times and other things, and then people just go, hey. I know it sounds like I'm whining and complaining about the games. I just like talking about past experiences at this point. I should learn my skills while I'm at it. That's also an important thing to do. And I know I'm probably annoying some of y'all by clicking on them manually. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be tab to do it. I guess what I'm also struggling too is just like trying to find the right game for me to stick by. I think what I'm waiting for too at some point is just this random person going, hey, screw off, this is my spot. Again, like, or just having me do my random antics and then just have somebody question what the hell I'm doing, and they're just like, don't question it. I just do what I do. Oh. Got another one. I think I'll never forget this one time. And I think it was in Throne and Liberty I did this. Or it was in, Repels, I think I did it too. Oh yeah, it was Repels. So, it was funny because none of us can kill this boss. None of us were geared strong enough to kill this boss. I don't even remember the boss's name anymore. Because private servers screw that up with your memory quite a lot, and that exists. And I don't even know where I'm going with it. And just watching us trying to kill a boss took us, I think, an hour or so, or if not hours. And it was just funny because the tank is not supposed to be pulling the mobs. Only DPS is supposed to pull the mobs. We don't even have that. This was just a group of friends of us, right? And I don't even know what I'm doing. I think oh, am I supposed to talk with you? It was just funny, cause having us take like almost hours to try to figure out how to defeat a single boss was kind of funny, and I think we died.
Come closer.
Because I know one of us had to stay alive to ensure that the boss does not regen its health. We had to make sure somebody was still alive long enough to ensure, okay, no, oh, what did I hit? Oh, I hit a thing. There we go. I did that thing. And I think I've died so many times, sacrificed my pets so many times just trying to kill this boss. And it was just hilarious because, like, we weren't even sure if we were doing this correctly anymore. We were just letting it happen. And I remember specifically because in Repels you can stage your pets, and staging your pets will give them durability. And I think I broke my pet like multiple times throughout the whole fiasco because I had a healing pet, and I just watched this poor little pet like die like so many different times. Oh, it's fun if you're with me. It's just, I remember too, none of us were strong enough. Some of us were afraid to poke this boss. I'm like, you know what? We're gonna go ballsy and do it anyway, cause why not? It was funny. However, losing your pet multiple times is not fun to fix. I do remember as well And I think, I know it was the same game, but I don't remember which private server anymore. We have there's too many private servers of this game. Some of them already got shut down. Oh, I need to go interact with Pat. How far off? Can I just, yes I can. And it was funny because some of the dungeons decided to be harder and harder for no reason, depending on the private server you're on. And I remember one of my friends like, you know what? I'm just gonna go poke this boss. You're low level. I don't care. We're gonna poke it anyway. Sure. Our party got wiped. Did I get mad at him? Nah, because we're all friends. You can't really get mad at your friend for doing something dumb. Especially if it's like, is it intentional to kill you like 50 times? Like, I don't get mad anymore at this because like, okay, this is what friends do. This is how you make great friends. I remember too on a different private server, and this was funny. Alright, and one of you guys could say, I'll leave you guys to judge this. But because this game, you can tame your pets, right? So like say if you want this stag, you have to have like an empty card for just to tame it. So you have to hit the tame skill, kill it. And it was funny because there's monkeys, actual circus monkeys, right? And I swear, as soon as like I started shouting in chat saying I'm selling a monkey, somebody DMs me privately telling me I'm being racist. I'm like, I showed off the actual pet, mind you, and they were still calling me racist. I'm like, how is this racist? Like, I get you guys are trying to, like, I get the derogatory term and everything, but it's like, no, this is like an actual animal, right? And they were just still going off on it. So the one that became my friend, it's like, that's not racist. That's not racist at all. I was like, it's an actual pet. So we were just laughing so hard. So he ended up keeping the pet just because it was funny. Oh, I swear, I had so much fun on private servers with that one, but I stopped playing them for numerous reasons. Especially when, okay, you're playing the same game multiple times. It was just funny. Like, people thought it was racist. I'm sorry, like, if I could ever get that game working on Linux, that's something I need to stream, just because it's one of those wild things you'll never believe until it finally happens. I don't even know if I can pull it up anymore. Sorry. Yeah, sure, we'll move to a populated area. It was just funny. I don't recommend playing retail anymore, because retail, they've changed so much, and it's just, it gets very overwhelming for retail, and retail is the one thing you would need to be mindful of. I have you could tell I have so many fond memories of that game that I just have stories and stories. And it's just one of those, like, if I ever get it working on Linux, oh boy, the stuff I will do in that game again is just hilarious. Especially when you make me do the exact opposite of what you're wanting me to do. Let me drink some water real quick. think the one game I missed too that no longer exists. I don't know if any of you guys know the Shin Megami Tensei series. But, But Shin Megami had an MMO at one point called Megaten. I remember playing that game on beta, and I remember how that game, and I swear, sometimes I do forget Persona is like lopped into it, because I remember Persona 3 still having the Shin Megami Tensei title, and then they took it off, I think, when Persona 4 came out. But I remember Shin Megami having a MMO called Megaten, and that game, I swear that game terrified me with doing dungeons, because everything and its mother will just come straight at you. And it was like so terrifying to do, because everything hit harder than what you're used to, and when you die you start, I think you're able to start back from the beginning or wherever your starting point was. And I do specifically remember how I kept dying to the big boss and nobody would help me with it. And I remember Garm scaring me so bad because my demons were not strong. Nothing can hit this thing yet. This thing was doing AoE left and right on me. I'm like, well then, how am I supposed to do this? Give up the dungeon because I needed to get stronger. I think I'm going the wrong way still. Nah, I just need to go straight. And I remember, oh yeah, there's a mount. I'm used to playing some games where you can't mount, and then some games where if you have a mount, or no, Throne of Liberty turns you into a mount. That's what it was.
Hail to you, Sprout. You look so dour. Can I brighten your day?
I have grave news. A Sylvari has been injured by a poison called rot sap. I'm told it is used by a group called the Nightmare Court. Kaith said that you might have an antidote.
Oh, that's terrible. The Nightmare Court are evil. They've turned against the Pale Tree. I've seen them use this poison against Sylvari who refuse to join them. I wish I could help you, but I've given the last of my stock to the Wardens of Caer Verdant. The Nightmare Court have been causing trouble there.
Please, Kaith's letter said the Sylvari's need is dire.
There is one possibility, but it's problematic. The nearby trolls battle the Nightmare Court as well, and suffer from the same poisons. I've heard the trolls beyond the southeast edge of the Verdants use a salve to cure the poison. If I had some, I could make it work on Sylvari too.
I'll find the salve and bring it to you. I'll be back soon, Menda.
I understand why the Wardens must be sent out.
I think that was something I enjoyed with Repels, as well as because you can tame certain creatures, and certain ones can actually become mounts. Like if you tame a unicorn, that can be a mount. If you tame a nightmare, that could be a mount. The hardest one to tame was a dragon, and that one can be a mount. And I do remember sometimes you can attack with certain ones too. I just keep forgetting sometimes certain games have mounts existing. Especially when you're used to one game that that shows, hey, you don't have a mount, you become the mount. And then you just question your whole life after that. But yeah, Megaten, I actually do miss for sure, because that was a fun game. I remember having to ask for help from somebody, and they risked their life trying to get me, all because I got lost in an area that had demons that were attacking me left and right, left and right. And that was just a sight that I could not forget. Because I don't remember the area's name either. I just remember, oh, this actually was too strong for me. Or not too strong. This area had no map to it. So, it was... I wish it was still around. I don't remember why it shut down. I think, or when it actually shut down. I just only remember, like, it shut down years ago. And not everybody knew about this game. I think it would have been one of the fun ones to do. I'm trying to make sure I go the right way. And I remember
drive them out.
Some of the raids. Oh my god, some of the raids were just it was just insane. Like you wouldn't believe what I say about it. And it's am I just going the wrong way? I'm just going in circles. We're just going in circles. It was just just doing my first raid in that. I watched people die so many times, like they did not expect, because there was, I think it's Pixie was one of the raids, and Pixie like annihilated everybody just about, even the GMs that were there. I would laugh at it, but no, you know it's also bad and funny when a GM dies. That's what I meant to do. I don't even know if there's any private servers for it anymore either, because I tried my best to look for it at one point, and it unfortunately no longer exists. Like, you could still Google information about the game and see where it takes you, but like it was a unique thing, especially like trying to like tame the demons in there. And just like Persona, just like any Shin Megami game, you know, you have to talk to it. Or at least with Persona 5 you had to talk to it. And just like your stereotypical fashion, the demon will say no, kill you right on the spot. And then you're just going, well, okay, how am I supposed to do this then? And there are some players that will be nice enough to revive you, and then there will be some players that are not going to be kind enough to revive you. So it was just fun and hellish trying to learn that game. Maybe I should not try to pull a whole bunch of mobs. That's the thing I like to do. I like to sometimes get my friends killed. See? Or I like to kill myself too. It's one of the many things I enjoy doing. Some of my habits just never die. I love how my habits never die. I think this is the other reason why I understand I get kicked out of dungeons. Oh. Oh, okay, so I should probably pay attention to what that really does for me. But yeah, Mega 10 was just fun. But if you're playing with me on Repels, you'll... that's actually nice to know. Because I have a tendency to actually just kill myself off the bat, and you just sit there and watch me go, well, that was stupid. But I laugh at my death stuff. It's fun. Especially when you have that mindset when you keep playing Dark Souls up the wazoo, and then you just go, well, okay, this is just funny. And then you question everything I do from there. And then that's why I'm like, I could say some habits just never die. And this is one of those habits that will never die. I think I'm going the right way. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going the right way. But yeah, if I mean, if anything, you guys are more than welcome to recommend another MMO for me to check out, and I could try it. Like, it's just one of those, like, can my mindset handle that? And I have tendencies to, like, deviate what I like to do. Okay, so can I not?
I understand why the wardens must be sent out to patrol other areas.
I'm just keep doing that. I'm like also trying to try to stay hydrated because I am talking a lot and I'm not used to doing mic on my channel, so I only save the mic stuff for doing this. Dark Souls 1 was clunky, not gonna lie. I tried Prepare to Die edition when you were able to still buy it. That was my first introduction to Dark Souls. I quit because I was playing it on PC. And anybody knows the PC edition is the worst to do since you are more likely to come across hackers, right? And my first introduction was getting hit by a hacker.
May the stars
and that was a thing I never wanted to deal with. So I stopped playing because of that reasoning. And I eventually sat down, gave it another shot, watched somebody else played it. Made myself feel a little bit better about myself, you know, how bad I was at. Because sometimes watching somebody struggling at it can make yourself feel so much better. And that's honest truth right there for me. Because I have struggled, I think, to find the right confidence to really play the game. Okay, I'm trying to find the little... Oh, you're like up there. Yeah, I remember afterwards, like the very beginning area is the most populated area to be invaded. It was that one. Another one that I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I remember watching my boyfriend before Remastered came out. I remember the area where Nidor was at. His area was popular to be invaded at. And so was near the final boss too. For some reason, because people want to be a dick about it. And then when Remastered came out, I gave it another shot with Dark Souls 1. After I finished 3, I finished 2. I'm like, okay, we'll give Remastered a try. They did not fix any of the bugs in that game. Just an FYI. If you feel like cheesing any of your bosses, go nuts. They did not fix that. Can 100% confirm that one. Okay, so good to know. Thank you for telling me about that, because that was something that I had to do in Throne and Liberty as well. Because Throne and Liberty makes you platform like crazy. I guess that is one of those ones I'm going to have to figure out.
May the stars guide you.
So I like to use my camera to like figure out how to get up certain things. But I think after playing Dark Souls so many times, I got used to like wanting to do.
Truth is,
So there's another one over here too.
I
got used to embracing death as an excuse to like, okay, I'm gonna die. Why did I do that? I have it. I sometimes do the wrong thing by accident. It's just a me problem. Okay, Grove. Okay, I need to find her. So. But yeah, it's just one of those. I have a tendency to do the wrong thing at the right timing somehow. And then somehow I don't know anymore. I just question it. I go with it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we'll just go with it. But yes, if you're ever wanting to go back into Dark Souls 1 after being kind of deterred from it, thankfully Remastered has made it to the point where you could just play offline and you can just ignore the hackers. However, and I'll put it bluntly, if you're struggling on any of the bosses and you can't get their strategy to a T, you can cheese it, at least for the first one, because they never patched it. Like the Centipede Demon, for example, you're struggling on that, just stand at a certain point next to the fog wall, have your shield up, let it wail on you. When it picks you up, chews you up, and spits you back down, give it a couple seconds, it will actually kill itself off the map. That cheese still exists, in case you ever struggle. Right, I was trying to find where I was supposed to go. But yeah, it's just funny watching how some of the cheese strats still work in that game, and then you just question later how you're able to do it. I think I'm going the wrong way. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. It's funny because I'd never played Sekiro. I heard it was very good too. And I watched my boyfriend play it. And I guess that's something I can try to get around playing is Sekiro then. I just gotta install it. And I know setting that up is gonna be a pain. Stealth is not something I'm good at. And I know I'm gonna make a lot of people angry about stealth. That's why you'll never see me touch a Metal Gear Solid game. However, survival horror is just funny watching me play. Because I panic. And it's funny when I panic, because when it happens, it's just... I just go with it. Oh, I'm supposed to go in here, right? Yeah.
Hurry! The antidote! He won't last much longer. Excellent. I'll administer this.
But yeah, I watched my boyfriend play Sekiro, and
he's coming around.
I saw how hard some of those bosses were. Like, I think the biggest one people struggled was the monkey.
Valiant, I am glad you came. Excuse my abrupt letter, but I felt this was critically important. Did you notice the knight's shield? It bears a symbol I saw in your dream. A crescent moon. You are meant to help him. Easy, Teokrin. You're in the grove among friends. You were poisoned, but we cured you. Tell us what happened.
They took her. I tried to fight them off, but my wounds overcame me. The tree, I have to help her.
Teokrin, wait! You're too weak to fight anyone right now. Tell us what happened and we'll help you. I promise.
The Nightmare Court kidnapped my love, Isvelta. We were by the brook at Caer Verdant, and before I knew it, they had grabbed her and poisoned me.
The court have many camps hidden throughout Caledon Forest. Isvelta could be anywhere. There is one person who might know. During a recent battle with the court, the Wardens took a prisoner, Renvari. He has prestige among the Nightmare Court. They will try to free him before he can tell us their plans.
Then we'll lend the Wardens our support. If this Renvari knows where they've taken his Felter, we'll find a way to make him talk.
Please find out where she is. I can't bear to think about what they might be doing to my love. I beg you, hurry.
I know some people don't like it when talking through the dialogue, so I be mindful about it for people. Just like how I know with certain gameplays too, like if I'm playing like Castlevania, actually I do it mostly on my main gameplays. Like I keep quiet because I want people to enjoy some of the playthroughs without commentary, and I know there's a select group that do like commentary. Some don't like commentary, so it's like it's a hit and a miss. I saw too, there's a video of somebody doing Sekiro with Elden Ring. Oh, how do I get... Oh, that's what it is. I saw somebody do Sekiro on Elden Ring, and I saw how brutal that was too. Especially with the Melania fight. I give props to whoever did that. Because I know that's not an easy feat. I know parrying in any Souls game is not an easy thing to do. But yeah, I did remember watching my boyfriend struggle on both the monkey and Ishin. I remember Ishin being the hardest one still for him. Because nobody expects a boss fight pulling out a gat. But yeah, stealth is not my forte. Neither is platforming. Any platforming game, you'll see the sheer struggle. And I remember somebody mocking me because I couldn't platform. Like, I just couldn't platform to save my life. And I think it was in Devil May Cry 4? Or if it was Castlevania that I had that struggle with. I don't remember what I was supposed to... Oh, it's that way. Let's just do that. I do remember somebody mocking me for sure about it. And not everybody can platform, okay? Not everybody does stealth. Just like how not everybody can do horror. You know? Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses when it comes to certain games. But it's just funny having to see me struggle on the most basic task, and then you're just questioning, how do you make this difficult for yourself? I think I went the wrong way. I feel like I went the wrong way. Prison in the Grove. Oh yeah, I went the wrong way. It's just funny, like I said, watching me struggle. I think that's something I know people enjoy more. Yeah, I like to keep my options open, but like growing up, I think the first game I really played was actually certain PS2 classics like Champions of Noroth to the Castlevania games before Devil May Cry, hilariously enough. I never got into Castlevania Curse of Darkness, and I know that one was harder and it's not everybody's favorite. And I know for sure not a lot of people like that one. I got into Castlevania due to the story. Wait, is it telling me to go that way then? I am so confused. Because it tells me to go this way and then I get lost where it's supposed to tell me. But yeah, no, I do play a lot of games. And like certain ones like I'm trying to play on my channel that will not result in my channel being strucken down by Konami's wrath. I know Nintendo I know has a tendency to do that. Konami I know can do that depending on what game you're playing. And I think Atlas does it, but you needed permission or something like that, but I keep seeing people still play it anyway. Like, I know some of the retro games, like, I want to keep alive for sure, because those were, like, you know, some people grew up playing those. And not everybody knows about these games. Like, fun fact, because there's a game I'm playing right now on the channel called Kuon. Kuon is another survival horror. However, nobody knew this, or at least not everybody remembers this. It's actually a From Software game. Hilariously enough, not everybody remembers it. It's also one of the most expensive games, too.
I'm here, Valiant.
Firstborn Keith, what are you doing in Caer Verdant?
The Valiant and I have come to save your life. Where is the prisoner?
Renvari. He's imprisoned up on the hill. What's this all about?
Warden, we have come to aid you.
Aid me? Firstborn, you honor me by visiting the Caer, but I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
Warden Luir, we want to ensure the successful transfer of the Nightmare Court prisoner Renvari to the Grove.
By the tree, that's fortunate news. We spotted the enemy gathering outside Caer Verdant only a few hours ago. They want him back badly. I fear they are planning a major assault.
Then we will stand with you until the court is defeated. Renvari can be taken to the Grove once the danger is past.
Thank you, both of you. It will be an honor to fight alongside a Firstborn and a Valiant of the Wild Hunt. Help us prepare the defenses. The attack will come soon.
I will leave preparing the defenses to you, Valiant. My blades serve me well enough.
Alright. I think after this instance,
enemies are approaching.
I'm gonna have to call it because I think I've been going
the
for
rest of
too
you,
long
spread out and provide cover fire.
But don't worry,
Assist
we'll
Dillis with
continue it
munitions
tomorrow,
on the
though.
upper ledge. For
There's
the pale
another
tree!
game I'm also streaming on here called The Gathering. If you're a fan of Magic the Gathering, along with Final Fantasy, I can link, you can look it up on my past live streams. I have the link in the description for that game. It's a fan-made game from a small indie dev. I forgot the indie dev's name. Let me real quick pull that up before I continue that. Let me, if I can hit the right tab. If I can go into the right thing. Because I know the second like I switched, if I'm on my computer where I'm actually where I normally access things, it actually mutes the game, and I don't want to mute the game on you guys. This is what happens when I don't pay attention, right? This is why paying attention is always important. You know, I'm just gonna stand back right over here. You know, I also forget you can dodge. I forget sometimes dodging exists. Don't you love when you forget certain mechanics exist and then you just ignore it? Okay, so once this is like done, let me look it up real quick because I'm not gonna be able to remember off the top of my head anymore.
Made a poor choice.
And I know with certain games, just gonna point this out, like I like to also focus on some. Oh, that. Or I can hit that too. That's fine. But yeah, if you ever want to check out the game I was just mentioning, The Gathering, the first live stream of it was this title as we're going on an adventure, and it shows the game. Oh,
Rally yourselves, protectors of Caer Verdant. Our battle is not yet done. The Nightmare Court shall not defeat us. Stand firm, Wardens.
Tear at our enemies. Render them into blood and screams.
Made a poor choice.
oh yeah, it is tab that you can hit it with. See, I'm still learning. But yeah, in a lot of my stuff, like you'll see, like I don't really do voice for my games since.
The Nightmare Court to their place.
Thank the Mother Tree. The Caer is safe, and the Wardens can now move Renvari to the Grove. Your help was invaluable.
I'm sure the Nightmare Court is wondering what went wrong. It's satisfying to know they'll be fuming for a while.
I'll escort the Wardens and their prisoner to the Grove. Renvari will arrive unharmed. Although if he does not cooperate with us, he may not remain that way.
Would you check on Tierkrin as well? He will want to be told how we're progressing. He misses Isvelta so much.
Losing someone to the court is difficult. His pain will run deeper than the poison. I will speak with Tierkrin. Then I will meet you at the jail, and we will make Renvari tell us what he knows. Be ready, Alex. We will speak again soon.
I usually try to stream at 3 p.m. my time, which is mountain time for me. It's, let me pull it up. I'm bad at this, I apologize. Because I live in Arizona. So we don't have daylight savings. So I usually try to stream the second my boyfriend goes to work. I also do not really have a steady schedule at the moment. I've been trying to work on making sure I do that while looking for a job. YouTube is just a side thing for me to do. Alright, so we use Mountain Standard Time. So it's... For me, it's... I googled it, I'm sorry. It's... I'm pretty sure you can look it up too, but... Ah, okay. I forgot what time it is over there for Germany, because I know I do have a friend that lives there, but I don't really talk to him as much anymore since he's been busy with his family. And I want to say, if I remembered correctly, it's always going to be like midnight around that time when I do try to live stream. So I try to stream more on weekends for good reasons. Excuse me, mostly specifically for on Saturdays and Sundays for me. And I know for you guys it would be it'll be I think Sunday and Monday over there by the time I do it. I might be wrong, so you feel free to correct me. I remember meeting him through MMOs in the days, and I try to like make sure like I be mindful of them for the. Okay, so I was slightly off. Okay, so I try my best to stream on weekends where everybody has time off, or make it easier where they can stay up late in case they don't work or have weekends off on work days or something like that. I know not everybody can make it during the whole weekdays, so I stick to weekends for good reasons. Making it easier, especially like, hey, it's the weekend, I got nothing to do, how about I just throw this random live stream on, you know? So because I live in the US, it's a different time frame for me. So I try my best to be mindful for everybody. Especially like if I'm playing MMOs, like I won't do that. Just I don't even know what I'm getting at this point. I just click random stuff and call it good. And I know I have this I was supposed to do too. But I know for everybody it's different. So I'll try to stream tomorrow, I think. Let me look up what time for you, Andre, because I know it's different for everybody, because I've been trying to make sure like I can get to where everybody can actually see it easily. Like worst case scenario, like I keep the live stream still on my channel as a VOD, so that way in case, hey, somebody missed my stream, they can go back in and watch the VOD. So let me see what 3 p.m. here is for you. So for you, it would probably be like 9 p.m. that I'll be doing this. But again, like, I usually wait till my boyfriend goes to work, making it easier so that way if he has like night audit, I let him rest during the day, or I spend some moments with him before I get on here. You're like an angry cat right now. So I try to be mindful of others around me, especially if I'm gaming with them, you know? But from right here, I can call it, and I'll work on this stuff later. Yeah, especially if it's weekends too, because like I said, I'm currently still looking for a job at the same time while doing this as a side gig. Like, they changed how YouTube is for new people wanting to make the channels, because now you have to hit a certain threshold, and it's not easy hitting that threshold from what I established. And it really is harder than it looks. For, like, I know everybody says, oh, YouTube is easy, YouTube is easy. Yeah, they said that about Twitch, but it's also trying to make sure you can grow that following, you know? It's not easy to get a following, especially because, one, I don't use a webcam. Half the times I don't like talking. I rather stick to YouTube right now than go on Twitch, especially if you have been following the news about Twitch recently. It's just a mess, in my opinion. And from here, like, I don't have much of a following to start growing on Twitch, even if I move to Twitch, or if I go to Kick as well. And here, like, I can easily, like, monetize myself a little bit, keep myself on a steady pace, not worry as much on how I have to set everything up. I haven't yet tried looking into multi-streaming since I barely started my channel almost a year ago now. Almost a year. So it is what it is for me right now. But otherwise, like, from here, I try my best to do it for weekends. I'm not on a, like I said, constant schedule. Okay, so in a way, I don't personally feel safe about using Twitch, especially what's happening right now, since I'm sure you've heard about a popular Twitch streamer by the name of Amiru being sexually assaulted on there. Well, not on there, but at TwitchCon. And then the whole, I think her name is Nina Lin. I don't remember. I follow Asmongold on YouTube just to hear the Twitch drama stuff. I'm like, oh, being on YouTube sounds better and better by the day. But I don't like to go into drama. I try to keep that stuff off my platform, well, on my channel for a reason. Because I'd rather this be a safe environment for people to come hang out. And if they see me in games, like, yeah. So I like to, like, make sure everybody feels comfortable, everybody feels safe. I don't like it when people are bringing drama, especially in reality. Like, if you hang out with people in real life, like, you don't want drama to happen all the time. You want to stay out of it. So it's something I want to try to avoid. But and I also want to put this out here too. My computer is also old hardware. I don't remember how to check it anymore. Well, okay, I should be more specific. Ever since I moved to Linux, I don't know how to check what I use anymore. I remember checking on Windows. That's a different thing. So teaching myself something new is kind of hard. So if you're seeing like how slow I'm trying to learn or trying to grasp things, or explain something to me that's something Windows related, but I'm on Linux, you have two separate things to go off of. So not everybody knows Linux, not everybody knows how it functions, because every distro is completely different. I don't know if you guys follow Some Ordinary Gamers, how he talks about that stuff. So it's one of those, my boyfriend's teaching me for good reasons. However, I will admit this, video editing on Linux is a lot easier. I'll just admit that. But I have had problems in the past on Windows where my parts will actually heat up my bedroom so bad that you're actually sweating. And I haven't had that case with on Linux, and I have to be mindful what games I actually do play. Like, we'll put it this way: my PC is not supposed to run Elden Ring in general. Yet I can get it to run Elden Ring. I think my graphics card is a RX 540. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. I have to ask my boyfriend later about that. But he knows what part it is, and I have his old motherboard, and his old motherboard is not as compatible with my graphics card. And my graphics card has a tendency to heat up the room. Stop. Go lay down. Good kitty. So, sorry, I'm just like standing here, aren't I? So it is really one of those where I can't be on certain games for too long. Otherwise it becomes a furnace in this room. Eventually I'll figure it out on Linux. Anyways, I should probably... No, I can't. Because if it burns, then I can't afford to actually replace the parts, and then I have to go and go, honey, I gotta steal your PC just for YouTube. He's already mad at me about that. Because I have done it in the past. Not for YouTube, but for other games. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. I can tell this game's not heating up my room, thankfully. But if I know this motherboard well enough, because it has done it on Warframe, it has done it on Elden Ring, I'm gonna hear this thing whistle and go into overdrive just to cool down the second I turn it off, I mean. Wouldn't be the first, wouldn't be the last. Alright, I assume it's just I hit exit to desktop. So before I hit exit to desktop, I do need to shut the stream down manually though. So, let me do it that way. There. Wait, hold on. I forgot I left it at something else on here. You guys have a nice weekend too. Thank you for joining. And honestly, this is the first like I've had people interact with me on this. So thank you again. You guys have a nice night. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully.